Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Right off the rip, he's throwing deep. They connect on the deep shot. 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
From the red zone now. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here we go. Right away, we've got a loose ball. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. From the gun, it's May. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Here we go, set. Cardinal. Hawk 70. Take go.
Complete out to the right. And he stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Cup 19. Buffalo 18. Ready?
2nd and 8. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And oh, he got it. Interception.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs, against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escapes the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he got this close to midfield before going out. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit. Back to throw. He's on the move. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's his running back. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing off the play fake here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
Throwing now, needing a first. He connects downfield on 4. And they get this down to the 28. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on fourth down. That was impressive. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it'll be second down. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They are throwing it again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. They'll get 18 yards there. And that gives the Lions the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Go!
Working inside the red zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Going play action, May. He's trying to go deep again. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
The give here on 2nd. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
18 Rattler. Here we go, set.
May now. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Lions come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Our score, 14-0. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They have it following that interception on the final play of the 1st quarter. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Okay, break.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
7-5. Go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds a man, right side. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 17. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 20-zip lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Fielded at the 7. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set up.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18. Set go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
Set. Bronco 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
May looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Set. Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60.
The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
Got it. Ready.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Come on. Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
Option give here. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Dragon 60. Go. Hut, hut.
Williams to throw on first. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Chicago. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Has this at the 6. Massive hit. The ball is out. And they steal it back on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
May on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some room to work. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
they'll come out throwing. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Second and 10 now. Completed to his running back. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short on the 35.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. He's going to throw this one. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, they'll run. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the Lions the first. They send the tight end in motion. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Finds his back complete. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. They give it to him up the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
done. They're going to hand it off. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And they'll have a chance to run 1 play before time expires. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He'll throw it. First play, he's going for it to the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, set. Six the eagle. Ready?
Here's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
19 Lions. Viking 18. Ready?
They'll run now on 2nd down. As a lane past the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And that's a Chicago first down. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35.
Check.
Man in motion here.
18 Rattler. Bronco 80.
So with the play clock winding down, Matt Eberflus forced to call a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They're set up at the 35 now.
Let's go now.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Putting a receiver in motion.
70 Rangers.
May. Hits his running back. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
70 Timberwolves.
Now give left side. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal. Back to the well again. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain that time, and now it'll be second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
So now, here's third and goal.
Let's go.
Another carry for him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll get him back to 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the double.
They're out and set, first and 10.
Alert. Alert. Take over.
Running this one left. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
In a good spot here, second and inches. From the 37. Brought in right side. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
The drive picks up here, first and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Finds his man over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
To the air now on first and 10. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Working quickly here. From the 27. Headed out right. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. He gets another shot here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 3-score game in the 4th. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions push their lead to 18. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 70 Lions.
May now from the gun. Caught by his back. Continuing to move past the 45. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice game. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. On play action, here's May. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Back to the air, it's May. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Offense up to the line fast. Going ground on 1st and goal. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Bears make it an 11-point ball game. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll try and throw it here. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Now they send their back in motion right. On the move, headed right. Now he's going deep right. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
19 seconds. Here we go. Set. Yeah.
He'll throw it. Finds him over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10 from the 41.
Hey, Smash. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Let's go.
They send a man in motion. They give it to him again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun now on third down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. New set of downs for him from the 46. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
Got it. Ready?
New set of downs for him from the 46.
72.
They go play action on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up second down.
Here we go. Cut 19.
Throwing it again here. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. It's a pickup of 26. And that gives the Lions the first.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Is in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions have likely locked up the win right there. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions push their lead to 18.
Bears 24.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. This return starts at the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Made a throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. Trying to set this up quick.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Here's made in the air. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 3rd and goal. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But, hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
And no luck, the Lions there to recover. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Pass play coming here. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? But it chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Going play action, May. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Motioning the tight end now. Throwing now. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Airing it out to start this drive. Taking a big shot for the end zone. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll come up first and 10. Throwing now from the gun. He puts some power on a deep one left. They connect on the deep shot. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions making a 3-score game in the fourth. That one right down the middle. And the Lions push their lead to 18.
Bears 31.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Come on, set! 18 Cardinal.
To throw, here's May. This will be caught by Cooper. Space past the 35.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in 1 play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They've got a man in motion.
Go!
One final shot here. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Going the other way, Lions have it! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. So the Lions get the win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Chicago.